Chapter 3, Mishnah 2. The previous Mishnah taught that the Kohen appointed to burn the Parah Aduma was sprinkled with mechatas during his period of separation, so that he would certainly be free of corpse tuma on the day he burns the Parah Aduma. The law is that whenever someone needs to be purified from corpse tuma, the mechatas must be prepared and sprinkled by someone who is tahor. In the case of the Kohen who will burn the Parah Aduma, however, the sages require that these procedures be performed by someone who had not once become tameh from a corpse in his life. This Mishnah describes the procedure that was used to protect people from ever becoming tameh from a corpse. The Mishnah is based on the following laws. When a corpse is buried in the ground, its tumah bursts through the earth above it and travels upward to the sky, contaminating people as well as other items capable of becoming tameh that are directly above the corpse. However, if there is space between the corpse and the earth above it, i.e. an ohel, the tumah spreads throughout the space but does not rise upward through the earth, because in this case the earth covering the space blocks the passage of tumah. Therefore, a person or other item standing on the ground above the corpse will not become tameh. Courtyards were built in Jerusalem over bedrock, and beneath them was empty space. That is, these courtyards were raised above the ground, so that there would be space between the ground and the floor of the courtyards. They built the courtyards in this manner because there might be an unknown grave beneath the courtyards, and the space would then prevent the tumah of the grave from rising into the courtyards and contaminating the people there. Pregnant women were brought to the courtyards, and they would give birth there and raise their children there. In this way, children were born in a place that was completely protected from the tumah of a corpse. Once born there, the children remained in the courtyards, so that they would never be exposed to corpse tumah. When the time came to draw the water for the mechatas that would be used to sprinkle on the Kohen, bulls with doors on their backs were brought to the courtyards, and children would climb up and sit on them. The bodies of the bulls and the doors served as ohalim that blocked the passage of tumah from any buried corpse they might pass over. With stone cups, which could not become tameh, in their hands, they would ride to the Shiloach spring. When they reached the Shiloach spring, they would climb off the bulls, go down into the water, and fill their cups. Then they would climb back up onto the bulls and sit on them for the trip to the Beis Hamikdash, where the mechatas would be prepared. The next Tana holds that an even stricter practice was followed. Rabbi Yossi says, from the child's place on top of his bull, he would lower his cup with a rope into the spring and fill it. The children drew the water when they were still on top of the bulls. They did not get off the animals for this purpose, so that they would be protected from corpse tumah even when over the spring.